What it do? What it do? Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. Man, I know I was, kind of tripping on people making fun of different people's stage performances, their concerts and things of saying people didn't show up. Um, I know Ja Rule just did one here recently on 50 Cent concert out of the country, and I believe it was in London or something like that. But and he was just saying like, oh, how the tickets, how the concert was empty, the tickets didn't sell, which a fan kind of debunked that in a way. But then you have the one where 50 Cent was going in on Ja Rule because of supposedly a time when he bought out the tickets and nobody showed up to a Ja Rule concert. That's crazy. And it's all speculation, I guess, or whatever. You know, though they're both saying this and that's not true, yada, yada, yada. Okay. But today, on the other hand, we got that boy Ye. That boy Ye, man. I don't know if this, if whatever he does isn't marketing, I don't know what you want to call it because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think the man is billionaire status. And like I say, he's to the point now he could just do anything crazy or whatnot, and it's still a marketing type of thing almost. But I don't know. But this was what's going on. I'm just saying. But yeah, he's don't matter what he do at this point, almost like right. But so he had a concert out there in Shanghai. I believe that's somewhere in China or something like that. Um, and they had an issue with Yeezy. They said he showed up late. You know what I'm saying, to the gig. I think like let me see how many minutes they say, like 40 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? 70,000. Yeah. Yeah. Showed up about 40 minutes late though. To perform in front of a whole bunch of people, right? But thing is, so they're trying to say that he was showed up 40 minutes late, and then I guess they noticed that he was lip singing his stuff. I guess this fat kind of fast food fed him. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give him the real deal meal, just fast food style. You know what I'm saying? Quick, easy, out and out. They didn't like that. They didn't like that, man. And then with him in the media for just different things and stuff like that too, I guess they started screaming they wanted a refund at his concert, basically. You know what I'm saying? They started screaming that they wanted a refund. That's and hey, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. So he did show up, but I guess he was late, and yeah, they basically thousands started screaming refund. You know, I mean, yeah, man. Like I say, and I guess you can look at it as a good or a bad thing, but it's almost still marketing for him. Because he's kind of accepted the bad guy role in a way, right? You know what I'm saying? He's kind of accepted the bad guy role and riding in it and rolling over in the cake. He was rolling over in the ice and getting dirty with it, like, yeah, this is whatever. Screw you. Just saying what he want, doing what he want. But I guess you go to these concerts and everything, and you're spending your money, especially the people overseas, because what I've come to find out is that a lot of musicians, they're popular here too in the United States, but then overseas, people, they're really very popular over there. So like I say, these people, spending their money, can't wait for the man to, get on stage and this and that, blah blah blah. things does happen, and hey, you will, you can't, nobody's perfect, nothing's perfect, but I guess they wasn't going for it, him being late, and then them feeling like it's just not authentic, the performance and stuff, and they detected it, and like, yo, man, you're cheating us, you're beating us, man. We want to get an authentic performance from Kanye West. And heck, you're almost an hour late, man. I mean, I don't, I'm not sure how that goes when you're at a concert and somebody's late. Like, I don't know if they sit there and say, oh my God, where is he? And do all that, or if they just kind of prolong the show with other stuff in the meantime till the person actually gets there. But hey, they, I guess, then again, I guess he had a set time he was supposed to perform, and the time was passing, and, what I'm saying, almost an hour later, boom, okay. But they wasn't pleased with it, man. They wasn't pleased with it, Yeezy, that boy Ye, like I say, man, he doing what he wants to right now. He doing what he wants to. He doing what he feel. I mean, I could look at it as, hey, I probably, well, I don't, at least he did show up. At least he did show up and then have people, because I've heard of stuff like that. People spend their money and the artists don't show up, stuff like that. At least he did show up, but, he got he left a nasty taste in their mouth, I guess, for what kind of performance he did, though. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeezy, man, crashing out right now, and that's the thing about it. He's crashing out, doing what he want to do, saying what he want to say, and not like that, like he can't be stopped. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is he's embracing it, and it's almost, marketing for him and working in his favor. That's all I'm on. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment, man. The Yeezy doing wrong. That boy Ye doing wrong. Do you give him any credit for still showing up? Are they just tweaking? You know what I'm saying? Should he have lip sung? Does it matter to you guys if somebody performs on stage if they're just lip singing and moving to their performance, or do you want to know that they're actually, saying everything word for word? I guess it's better if they could hit everything word for word or whatever, I guess it's kind of like somebody, you're expecting their performance, you paid to see the performance. I guess it's almost like if somebody sell you a bag of, a bag of flour, a bag of, if somebody sell you some gas, they tell you it's gas, but it's really lower than gas. It's mid. They tell you it's loud, you smoke it, you realize, man, this is mid. So I guess this could be the same disappointment in a way, if that could make sense. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. What's y'all opinion? What's y'all take on this? Does it matter when an artist lip sings or not? Or is it just, hey, this is the actual artist, he's on stage, he's moving, grooving, and that's all that matters? Or should they, does it matter to y'all? I mean, if you lip singing and it's good enough, I mean, I guess, hey, but I mean, what do you want? Somebody to wear out their breath for sing the song word for word. That matters, right? But I guess so. It makes it even more dope. It shows, it shows thought, care, real artistry, I guess, right? Like, you're taking this serious. You're taking this performance with us serious. You really rehearsed. Stuff like that. So I can see that. It makes sense. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Ye tripping or what? You know what I'm saying? There's another one over here, Game Chopping TV, though, man. tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.